Hey guys, Qui-Gon Jake here, and welcome back to another episode of Stellaris. Now, it's been a while since we played this game, and I apologize for that. I had an issue with YouTube uploading a duplicate video that I had already uploaded, and I did not realize it until just yesterday. So, bear with me. We're gonna have a lot more Stellaris inbound. There's been a big update. 1.2, I believe, has updated the game and has really changed how diplomacy works. So we're going to look at that here in just a second. I've done a little bit of maintenance trying to get myself familiar with the game again. I've created the West Dimeskull sector and the East Dimeskull sector, in addition to our new galactic holdings. Let me turn the music down really quickly, just for safety. There we go. So, where were we? That is a question that I should not be asking, but I am. It looks like we have some new planets that we're going to have to try to colonize out here in the inner rim, the inner ring, I should say. We have friendly relations with the Zion Empire. I think that's how you pronounce them. I kept calling them the Tizen Empire, but there's no I or Y in front of the Z, so I'm guessing it's the Zion Empire. And then the Sayonara Star Mandate, which is a really small but extremely powerful nation, or galactic entity, you could say. If you sort by relative power, the Sayonara Star Mandate is overwhelmingly superior to our own capacities. Same with the Tizen Empire, they're also overwhelming, so we need to do everything we can to stay at peace with these two major nations until we can come into a much more dominant sphere of influence. So, with that being said, I currently have both fleets being upgraded. We also now have the ship designer for destroyers, the Terror. So this is a good ship design. We'll make this thing basic attack computers with some ion thrusters, and then we have the nice UV laser. So something like this. Nothing but a big laser ship. We'll give it some cold fusion reactors, and that'll be all we will need. Maybe a deflector or two, or just one, and then the rest being pure armor. That'll help give it a 28% armor increase. The Terror. And then let's do a new ship design for a destroyer. Let's do the Fortune Breaker in addition to the Shine Bulwark. Yeah, I can get on board this. Get a couple of mediums, and then we'll have one Sentinel point defense for protection on this ship. And then again, we're going to do more of the cold fusion power generators. That should be all we need. We got one deflector just for some diversity, and the rest will be all of it will be armor. Again, a 25% armor increase. What should we name this design? For now, I think we're going to call this... I don't have any good ideas for a name. You know, I'm just gonna name this Destroyer Design Destroyer Mark 1. And if somebody can put a much better name in the description or in the comments section, that'd be much approved. So we're gonna just keep this Destroyer Mark 1 for now. That's probably not a great name at all, but whatever. I'm out of ideas. And then last but not least, we have one more destroyer type, and this is the Faithbreaker. These guys are very powerful destroyers, but they're very short and stubby. So let's get some engines in there. Get one deflector. Nope, we're not going to get deflectors. Yes, we are. I stand corrected. And then the rest of it's going to be all armor. Nice. This one will be the Trunk class. That sounds so dumb. Again, if you have a better name and a better idea for a name, just let me know in the comments section. I'd be more than happy. What's with all these factions? Docile slaves, malcontent slaves, emancipation movement. Huh, this is new. Before, the slaves really had no real desire to join. Wonder what this is. Huh. So this is the negative effect of slavery, finally. I knew that was going to happen, but that's been a long time. Look at how attractive the malcontent slaves are. We're going to have to manage this faction. Well, we have to work on this. Currently they don't have any support. That's gonna change. That's gonna change a lot. Alright. Slavery is currently the way that we run this empire to keep the enemy factions in check. Hopefully at some point that will no longer be necessary and we'll have slaved generations so that we can give them emancipation and have them welcome into our empire with happiness. But until that happens, they're going to have to stay slaves for now, and we're going to have to manage them closely. So, with that being said, let's get started. Let's just start playing. What's this? They've ended their rivalry. Okay, not really a big concern of mine. We got some science ships, we got some transport fleets. We got the 2 sectors. Looks good, looking good. We need another construction
System
ship.
survey complete.
Ah, fusion has been surveyed. Why don't you go here and survey that system? And then the vortex, and just hit this sector of stars really quickly for me, would you? Assuming there's no hostiles there.
Evading hostile
Which there
fleet.
are. But there's
Colony established.
Sweet, we got Trigamore. Yeah, go back there. And then go over here. And then just survey hostile fleet. Fleet order finished. Excellent. Boy, it saves the game like
Construction complete.
every month, and I really don't like that. I wish it would change, because it slows the game down considerably. But whatever.
Anomaly found.
Research that, please. Alright, so we have this new planet here of Hesperides, or whatever that place is called. Tons of research for society. Not a lot for food. Let's build a frontier clinic there, and then we'll build a hydroponics farm there for the time being. Small celestial object was pronounced gaseous, and particularly the tails was recently observed in the Dynamis call system. Its passing was uneventful. Good omen.
System survey complete.
Another research.
Anomaly
Out-of-place
found.
metallic tablet. Sweet. Gain full survey data on a distant system. Must be the Parthria system. Or Pothria system. Or, no, it's the Capella system. Because we haven't been able to see that before. Alright. Yeah, seriously, at the start of every single month it does that. Alright, we have some colony ships getting built. That'll expand our empire. Excellent. Looks like we have a black hole being scrounged around. A lifeboat of ancient and alien make, evidently caught on the outskirts of the black hole's gravity well eons ago, at an angle just short of a slingshot maneuver, and whether this was the intent or happenstance is difficult to judge. It's too close to salvage. Aw, understandable. She's now paranoid. And stubborn. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Oh well. So it looks like going to war with the Spooks Lock Star Foundation would be a good idea. Oh, but first things first. Ah. That's the first step. So, let's start by pausing. We have both strike forces upgraded. Once those are upgraded, we're going to send them to the borders and begin the invasion. So, that means that our colony ships will have to travel somewhere safer. We currently have open borders with the Tizen Empire, and that's all fun and good. Let's send you to the ocean world here on Teneko. Oh, we do not have ocean colonization. Dang it. And now it costs influence to expand. Interesting. We don't have ocean colonization? That's a severe problem. What's this? A tropical world? Can we colonize a tropical world? No. Okay. This changes everything. We can only colonize what we have. Desert world, tropical world, desert world, a continental world over in Mirlope. Let's have you guys colonize that planet then. Right there would be fine. Meryl Prime. Excellent. I think it's name it. That's good. We have our second colony ship. This can colonize the exact same stuff, but these guys are fanatics, spiritualists, and collectivists. These are former slaves, and we can't do anything about that just yet. So we're gonna have to keep playing.
System survey complete.
Excellent. Looks like that was ocean world, but it seems to be struggling with some issues because it's only at a 60% habitability. Interesting indeed. Let's see where this guy should go next. Let's send you to the Hydium system and then go over to the Galpin system. And then over to finish Roskin off. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't do that. Go there, then there, then there, then there. Okay. Let's keep the going. The Arctic world. Can we colonize the Arctic world? Can these guys... Nope, they don't do anything good in Arctic. That's okay. How are you guys doing? Still upgrading. Waiting for the spaceport. Ah, we got it.
Anomaly found.
Go ahead and research that. That's why they're not upgrading, is I haven't, That's why. My mistake. Okay. The Atom. Oh gosh. New Marshal, which means our current Marshal, Grand Marshal Nadia Yerzov, has died at the age of 106. We can either vote for Yolanda Esquera, Kirsten Sauer, or Orieta Saleta. I think I'm going to vote for this person. I like them. I like having that kind of control. Okay, let's go back to Dorble and finish up the Scourge. Then let's build some of the Terror class destroyers and a trunk and the Destroyer Mark 1 class.
Ships upgraded.
Inactive building. That's okay. Put you there. Second
Ships
transport fleet has been
upgraded.
upgraded. The first strike fleet has been upgraded. Excellent. Fascinating. Let's pause real fast. Where are you? Currently out there. Why don't you go here and build mining stations? And then go here and build mining stations, and then go here and build mining station, and then go here and build mining station. So we can get some more credits, or energy credits inbound. Okay, the second strike force is currently being upgraded. It's waiting for the spaceport to finish before it can upgrade the ships. That's totally fine. The first strike force looks like it's up and
Anomaly
upgraded.
found.
I'm going to research that. How's the research coming along? It's coming along fine. What are you doing here that's taking so gosh darn long?
System survey complete.
Ah, you're upgrading your spaceport.
Construction complete.
Upgrade that first. Construction complete, inactive buildings. That's okay.
Ships
There.
upgraded. Research complete.
Sweet.
Construction complete.
Monthly influence, please. Regain testing for the service, so they've long since been rendered inoperable. Interesting. Okay, so construction on Rhea and Hesperides has been completed. That's still under construction. That's okay. Alright, let's send our navies to the edge of oblivion. And then let's also send our transport fleet, which has now been upgraded as well, to evolve as we prepare for invasion. Let's go click on the diplomacy map. No, what's the button? There we go, that's the button. I'm used to playing The Sims, sorry. So we have, it looks like alien, pet aliens here and here
System
as
survey
well.
complete.
So that'd be a good place to colonize. Here to the south, no aliens yet. Since we know there are aliens in Yulta, survey that system, then survey that system. Ooh, a Gaia world. That would be nice to colonize. Okay, here comes the fleet. Ready for the invasion to begin. How does it look between us and them? The Tizen Empire doesn't like us right now.
Colony established.
Because of the border friction. Same with these guys. Good, we've established Meryl Prime. Excellent. Alright, our fleets have arrived. Let us go into the diplomacy. We now are friendly with absolutely no one. Spiffy. Sweet. So compared to us, their fleet power is pathetic. Excellent. Declare war. Okay, what do I want? I want all your planets. All three of them. They have 2 in Sheraton, and then 1 planet in Andrak. Invite attackers. I wonder what that means. Yes, we shall see if your forces are ready for us.
Hostile fleet engaged. System survey complete.
Hang in there, guys. Help along the
Anomaly
way.
found. Hostile fleet engaged.
There we go. Look at all those purple lasers going. Those are all ours. They're screwed. Oops. Who just died? Our scientist has died. How unfortunate. Biology, anomaly, research speed. Definitely want this guy. Alright. Because we have that now, let's send the main fleet in as well. The invasion.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
What is that? It's research station. Okay.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
Alright, I see that. Thank you. What's this? Oh dear. This is not good, ladies and gentlemen. This is not good. They don't like us anymore. Okay. Finish that off, and we shall invade.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Let it be. Let them be. We have a planet to invade. No, 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 no. Oh, fine.
System survey complete. Hostile fleet engaged. Evading hostile fleet. Hostile fleet engaged. Construction complete. Situation log updated.
Alright, finish them off. How is the new strike force looking? It's looking fine and dandy, if I do say so myself. Let's keep building some more destroyers, why don't we? Let's build some more Mark 1s, some more Terrors, and some more Trunk classes. I don't like the name Trunk for a destroyer, it just doesn't sound right, but that's just me. Maybe that's just me. No, you bomb this planet. Bomb their capital, fools. It's a tundra world, so these guys are tundra masters, eh? Okay, you can go up to Ginham, and then Kashim, and then Milistania. The Tides and Empire have terminated their non-aggression pact. That seems fair, but that's also not a good thing. Rhea can build a spaceport upgrade, as can... Thanks. As can, let's see. Hesperus? It needs to build a spaceport. Ah, okay.
Evading hostile fleet.
Where? That's alright. Go ahead and go to Cajun, then Milistanum, Oliva, that one. Itamar, and then that one as well. Alright, let's go back
System
to our
survey complete.
bombing. Looking good, looking good. They've not sent any other military, so I don't think we're going to be in trouble. Not unless another outside power decides to land. Malcontent slaves are needing some harsh treatment, I dare say. That's so expensive.
Situation log updated.
We'll need to slow down the slavery, I fear.
Construction complete.
Let's see, you finished your task in Zir. So go to Jondor, Skorum, Olimar, Bombo, then Solano. Alright, we're ready to land. Go ahead and start bombarding the next planet. They had a big empire, big defensive armies. We might lose a unit. Hopefully we won't, though. They definitely have tuned up the invasion forces, because it wasn't usually this bad. It was usually very completely destroying. Okay, we lost one.
Enemy planet secured.
And that's their capital gone. And that is the war won. Boom. Alright, well that's that little scene done. That was a very nice little outcome to that war. A migration treaty, we successfully invaded, won the war. Yeah. So, that's gonna be it for this episode. We've hit the 25-minute mark. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, we'll have more of this to come. And I will see you next time.